inspired. I'm inspired.
What's happening, guys? How's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Wow, it's quite an amazing, beautiful day right now. It's right after the rain, so you get this kind of like, almost vaporwave type effect, right, in the sky. It's cool. So I've been thinking a lot about neediness, this need. I need it. I must have it. Well, think of it like this, and I think this is a law of the universe, so you can quote it down. It's the law of desperation. Okay? The hungry don't get fed. Why do we say that? Well, you notice buskers, they're getting paid much more money because they're actually giving something. Right? But people in need actually don't get what they need. That's so weird to me. And I've always tried to understand this concept growing up. I never really got it. Until I understood this example of, when you try and chase your shadow. Wow, my hair looking like Einstein, for real. If you try to chase your shadow, you're never going to catch it, right? But if you turn your back towards your shadow and walk the other way, your shadow starts following you. So, similar example, if you try to squeeze sand, it's going to fall through your fingers. If you hold it gently, you're going to be able to capture it, right? Same thing in a relationship. When you start getting attached to that person, you start getting needy, clingy, it's from the frequency of fear because you're afraid to lose them. And from that fear, no good thing can grow from there. But a connection is from love. A connection is from love being the unified field of connection, if you think of it in a very metaphysical sense. So, when we're needy, when we need someone, what we're really saying is, we don't have what we need. But aren't our needs already met? If you're able to watch this video, don't you have internet to access it? Don't you have, phone? Or maybe you're watching it on your TV or your computer? Like, I want you to really think of this, right? This idea of your needs not being met causing your suffering. So maybe one of those needs that are not being met in the relationship is sex. Right? Maybe that's not being met. Maybe a need is that you're not getting enough care. Maybe a need is that you're getting distracted. Maybe it's that it's moving you away from your abundance. Right? So really tuning in and asking yourself, what do you desire and what do you need? Because they're two different things. Right? Your desires and your needs are two different things. Hey, I want you, I don't need you. Okay? And I tried to get my exes to understand this concept too, but I don't think they got this aspect of this. Because I think a lot of people also live in that fantasy drama world of like how a romantic relationship should look and how it must be. And you must fall head over heels for somebody, right? It's like all this language is made up so we have this honeymoon period where things are going great and then it swoops down. And I think that's the problem with a lot of culture is there's a lot of needy approval-seeking men, and that's what's causing this simp culture. That is what is causing this OnlyFans uprise, because men don't feel like they deserve women like that. They don't feel deserving, but they still need it. And so when it becomes a need, you become a user, right? People who use social media are users. Who else are users? Drug addicts are users. Because it's the thing using you. You are not a user, my friends. You get that? You're a porn user. Meaning the porn is using you. You're not using the porn. You see what I'm saying? So this neediness is inherent. And I'm not only talking to guys here. I mean, women are hella needy and clingy, right? I know I've been into contact with many women who are very needy or clingy. Like the other day, right? I got like 17 missed calls from this girl, and I'm like, okay, this can either be an emergency or she really wants to talk to me, right? It can be one of two things. And so, of course, I call her back, and she's like, hey, how's it going? Why haven't you reached out yet? And it's just like, I know that because I've been that guy in a relationship, just like calling, texting, hey, where are you? Hey, I hope you're okay. I hope everything, it's like this overwhelming gust of approval, hoping that they're safe, hoping that they get, and it's coming from a genuine and good place, right? It's not coming from a harmful place, not at all. But I think that it's from a lack of trust. What makes a good relationship work? Trust. So how do you lose this need, this want, this desire, this craving? You gain more trust with yourself. You gain more self-trust. Because what's good sex? Trust. What's bad sex? Rape. That's not sex, right? That's a freaking crime. Okay? So, really consider this. Trust is so crucial in a relationship, in a business, in your health, in your mindset, right? If you don't trust yourself with your own mindset, it's not a mindset, it's a mind swivel. It's a mind fizzle. It's a mind seesaw, right? It's not a mindset. A mindset means it is set. It is set in stone. It is according to your values. It is set very sharp. Okay? But a lot of us, we don't trust ourselves. So what is a way that you can trust yourself? Make little decisions that you can follow through on. Okay? Be decisive about things that you can actually tell yourself, hey, I'm a man of my word. I'm saying I'm going to do this, and then do that thing. And then gain that momentum by doing that thing and keeping on doing that thing. And then you say to yourself, hey, I'm going to do it tomorrow. And I'm going to do it the next day. And you start creating a ritual for yourself, and you gain self-trust. Okay? But if you're doing it all by yourself, it's going to be difficult. This is why accountability is so important. Right? Get around a tribe. I'm a part of, several tribes. And one of the best tribes I've been a part of is IMC Nation. The tribe of brothers. There. Right? Like, it's an incredible tribe where people are sharp. And even my own tribe, the Flow Jedis, we are sharp. We're doing our own thing, and we're changing the world by how we're speaking, by how we just show up in the world. Okay? So really start to ask yourself and really start to lean into this, because the neediness, sometimes what it happens is like, okay, let's say it's a neediness for getting new clients, right? You have a neediness there. Well, what's the true need underneath that? It's survival, it's security. You feel insecure, right? So let's say that you you have 3 clients, and you need 3 clients a month to survive. And you have that. It's not a need, right? If you have 0 clients, you're coming from lack. That's when it becomes a need. So understand that inherently, need comes from lack, right? And the 7 deadly sins, I've said this before, are all thought forms of lack, okay? Lust is not enough sex. Greed is not enough money. Gluttony is not enough food. Your need is coming from a lack. So when it is coming from a scarcity mentality, you need to be aware of that, because that is what is going to grow, right? It's scarce, but the paradox here is because it's scarce, it's going to grow, and the mentality is going to be there's not enough, I'm not enough, there's never enough, and that's going to permeate into other areas of your life, so beware of that. This is why abundance mindset is so freaking crucial. It's so freaking crucial in the world of dating, in the world of business, in the world of, cinematography, whatever industry that you're in. You need an abundance mindset in order to thrive. Even right now, right? Whoa! Did you guys see that? I just want to acknowledge that. Let's just breathe and acknowledge that, guys. That peace. Birds follow me around, honestly. That kind of took me by surprise, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the peace that I felt in my heart in that moment, or I saw that dove, or maybe it was like a white pigeon or whatever it was. Whew. That was powerful. That was really powerful, guys. I'm telling you, I'm tapped in. Right? You guys have seen the video where the freaking falcon comes down and is over here. The dove is such a symbol of peace. Like, wow. Okay, what was I even saying, guys? I lost my train of thought. The abundance mindset, when you can have it, and when you can pierce through the illusion of it. With this whole thing happening, there's not enough resources, on the planet, with what's happening in India right now, with the help that India needs right now. We're going into a scarcity mentality. Let me just say that. So it's right now that it's funny that I'm saying this, but we need to stop needing. And we need to start being resourceful. We need to start reaching out for help. We need to start building community. We need to start protecting, right? And protection can only happen through trust. Trust of ourselves, trust of the economy. But the issue is, it's a system that is inherently flawed, right? In some way. And so we have to learn how to understand that and still take the right actions. Understand that we are in this matrix, but still we are the Neo, right? We are the one with the codes that will unlock all of this. And if you notice the culture, the language is against us. Mourning, right? Why would we mourn for someone? Weekend, why would I feel weakened at the end of the week? I want to feel strong. I don't want to feel weakened, right? Oh, get ready for the weekend. Listen, the language is against you. You've got to notice this. So how do we feel like we are worthy, like we don't need, like we have enough, we have everything that we need? Clean water, fresh air, gratitude. How do we feel that? We start to live that. That becomes our signature essence. That becomes our flow state. And we live through the presence of not needing, but wanting and leaning into our desires and dropping our fears. You see, we must truly understand that if we're dealing with another person, we're dealing with their trauma, their history, their lifestyle, their worldview. We're dealing with so much. So we really have to learn the art of respect. And the way that we can only learn the art of respect is by respecting ourselves first. Because you cannot respect someone more than you. You don't have a reference point then. You see what I'm saying? So this is really about understanding that the neediness, this, I want her, you're idolizing someone where you need to humanize them. Okay? I've talked to lots of celebrities. I talked to, who was that, Rat Pack? It was Rat Pack, the rap group. I talked to one of the guys, a wiki, or whatever, after the concert. I said, man, you guys are awesome. That's amazing. And his humility is just like, we're just regular guys. We're just doing what we're doing, We're not celebrities. We're not big. We're not, we're just a couple of regular people. And that broke my reality because I was like, hey, yeah, this nonchalance that a person carries so powerful. There's something so powerful about that indifference, playful indifference, right? This novelty of like, hey, if I see DJ Khaled, for instance, and this is just an example, this is from Pete Kirkwood, I got this. If I see DJ Khaled, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, DJ Khaled, can I get your autograph? I wonder if you... I'm not going to do that. Hey, DJ Khaled, what's happening, brother? Awesome to meet you. You know what? If you put more positive things in your music, you know how many people will look up to you, brother? You know you can change the world with your music. I really respect that. You have that. You know, you have so much power through the lyrics. Do you know that, brother? That's how I would come across, man. You know? I'm giving value. You see what? I'm giving value. I'm not seeking, I'm not taking things from people. Right? A lot of people are takers. That's where the neediness comes in. That's where you get these creepy guys coming in. Stalking. Like, you're only as sick as your secrets. You know, so you're stalking someone, you're in the background, you're lurking. Of course you're going to be this creepy guy who has this taker mentality of like, hey, I'm here to take. And even in the giving, it can come off as taking because you're expecting something in return. Right? It's like the guys who buy thousands of gifts for a woman to win her approval and win her love. Look, an Armani jacket isn't going to win her love, brother. Okay? You buying her a new handbag isn't going to win her love back. Your trust, your communication, your values as a man, your body language, your character is ultimately going to win her back. And that's the truth. You know that's the truth. We might lie, and we might think it's a consumerist society and commercial society, and hey, if you're going for a gold digger, I mean, go for it. You know, am I there to stop you? No. All I'm here to do is share my wisdom and share my perspective on this. So really start to understand that to break the neediness spell, you must first focus on your own needs. And your own needs or your own desires have to be really understood. And understand that you are coming from lack. Hey, maybe you don't have a car, or you don't have, you know, the greatest relationship. But hey, can you speak to yourself like you do? Oh, I can't come over, spending time with my girlfriend. Bro, you don't have a girlfriend? Yeah, I know. I'm just feeling into it. You know? Second thing you can do. Hey, I don't have a car, but hey, at least I love my bike, man. I love this mode of transportation so much. So amazing. It gets me from point A to point B. What else do I need? That energy of gratitude is actually going to get you to a new car. Whereas if you're worried about getting a car, you're coming from a place of lack and you're like, oh man, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You already have it. It's already yours. It's already there in the metaphysical world, my friends. Okay? So really, really start to understand this neediness and have it come back to your heart. Have an amazing day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hey man, it's RJC here, just checking in. I wanted to give a shout out to Scripps. I was having a bit of a week, you know, my mind was starting to get to me a little bit. I reached out to him and for a one-on-one coaching call, and he gave me some great insight and really helped me clear a lot of things up. So since that conversation, man, I've been chewing on the food for thought that I've gotten, and you know, just been reapplying myself, did some calibrations, man, and you know, just keep on doing what we're doing. I'm just really appreciate, you know, having him as a resource, and I feel like if anybody is either on the same process as me, is trying to get into the flow, you know, unleash the beast and everything like that, or just on your own personal process, you know, just trying to get it figured out and stay in that flow state, man, definitely reach out to him. Try to lock in for one of those one-on-one calls, because it's worth it, dude. The value was evident from the get-go, and I'm super grateful for it. So shout out to Scripps, shout out to Flow Zone Academy. Check it out and, you know, support them.